What's up, guys? Chef Dave here with your Tuesday 2-minute tips. Today we're going to talk about eggs. Something that a lot of people love to have on hand just for a quick meal is a hard-boiled egg. And there's a lot of, I know myself, I've suffered quite a bit trying to peel eggs and kind of figuring that whole thing out has always been an issue until a couple years back. I have to credit Kenji Lopez for his method. This is based on his. It's slightly different, but pretty much it's 95% Kenji's method, and it's something that everybody should know to use at home. So we're gonna start with our eggs. Very important. You kind of want to match the amount of eggs you have with your pot. You don't want to leave it in a pile. You kind of want sort of a single layer. They can overlap a little bit, but mostly kind of a single layer. And I also like to temper them just a little bit, probably leave them out for about 30 minutes or so, if possible, just to take that ice cold chill off of them. Then you're going to bring your pot of water up to a boil first. I like to put I'm just so used to using vinegar with eggs, and because eggshells are kind of porous, I like to put just a tablespoon of vinegar in the water. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And you can use anything. I have red wine in front of me, so that's what I'm using, but you can use distilled or white wine. No big deal. So then once you have your eggs, you're going to lower them into the water without breaking them, hopefully. Okay. I like to use the spoon here, if you want to zoom in. I like to use the spoon to kind of, so they don't just smash onto the bottom. Just use them as a catapult or a leverage. So they're one layer. Then you're gonna put the heat on kind of a medium heat. You're gonna cover them back up. Now you don't want them to go to a crazy boil, but you do want to have them simmering. So just watch your heat. Obviously some ovens are different than others and on how strong they are. I try to do on medium heat, sometimes a little medium low depending on the size of the flames. So just keep your eye on there. We're right at about the 10-minute mark. Just to show you, that's kind of where you want to live. Maybe even just a hair more than that where you want it simmering. We're going to take that off. And then while we're waiting, just set up a classic ice bath, couple trays of ice, water. And then we're going to gently take them out of the water. Drop them right into the ice bath. Now it's super important that you let the eggs cool pretty much all the way, because they're actually going to keep cooking because they're encapsulated in a shell, so they're going to keep cooking. So that's why a lot of times you end up with that overcooked kind of sulfur ring, the greenish ring. It's because you don't shock them right away and start to cool them down rapidly, because they're just going to keep cooking in there. So even if you just put them on their little running water, I mean, that'll help, but it might not be enough. So you really want to put them into an ice bath. Leave them in the ice bath for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can start peeling. So we're at the 10-minute mark. The egg sitting in the water bath or ice bath. And you can see in here right now, I mean, this is literally 10 minutes. This was 50-50 ice to water, and all the take a look. all the ice is gone, essentially. So that goes to show you how much heat is actually really encased in the egg. That all the ice is gone within 10 minutes. And then what I like to do is just to peel them, tap them, and then just peel them very easily like that. So what happens is while you start in boiling water is, you see that membrane right there? So that membrane is the thing that really screws you. And when you start in boiling water, the membrane sets. When you start in just like flat cold water, the membrane doesn't have a chance to set, and then the eggs are super hard to peel because the membrane ends up sticking to them. So when you do it this way, you literally get, you know, an amazing return, and they're usually super easy to peel. I know there's a theory about like age in eggs and stuff like that, but with this method, I literally have never had an issue. It doesn't matter if the eggs were super fresh, sitting for a couple days in the fridge. It really doesn't matter. I mean, they peel beautifully. And then if you look inside, they are cooked what I consider to be absolutely perfect, where you get that deep yellow and then a little pale yellow, but there's absolutely no green whatsoever. So that's the 2-minute tip. This is the best way to cook eggs. I think everyone should have some hard-boiled eggs in their fridge. Easy, simple, and no hassle.